kind of start. So this is officially enrollment training, which is an awesome step in everybody's career. So the good thing is you're going to hear from all of us leaders. We're going to kind of take portions of the whole enrollment process. So today you're going to learn the intro, where you introduce, like when an employee approaches you, how do you introduce who you are, why you're here, why you're there, and what your job is. And then Derek's going to go over how to explain the 2 no-cost benefits and then enter that information into the EApp. And then we're going to have you guys all just sign yourself up with the 2 no-cost benefits. So that's done because everybody that works here should already have those. So we'll get those apps locked and mailed to your house. We're also going to show you how to input a worksite number. So once you get that franchise number, how do you put that into the EApp so you can assign all of those apps to that franchise? And then we're going to have you guys role play just that part. So the intro to no cost entering in information. So that's going to be today. Then on Friday at 1 o'clock, Diana's going to run training on the living benefits and how do you enroll somebody in the cancer endurance, accident protector, critical illness, intensive care benefit, all the living benefits. How do you pull up the rates on the EApp? How do you add applications so you can add those policies? So you're going to learn that on Friday. Then the following Monday, you're going to learn the life insurance. So like group term to 100, paid up at 65, career life, ALX. How do you enroll somebody in those? How do you pull up those rates? How do you fill out the application on those? And then on the Friday, the 28th, we're going to piece it all together from the start to the intro through the no cost, entering in the information, and then actually pitching the products and closing it, locking the apps all the way through. Okay. But that's going to be team divided. So then you'll just be with your team on the 28th. Okay. So I'm going to pass it off to Derek. So take notes. This is going to be awesome, awesome information. And I'm excited about it. So.
Yeah, so I have a pen and paper out. So that way you guys are ready. You guys can take notes, but you're also going to have a recording. So you can send it out to them too.
Yes,
so
I will send you guys a link so you can review later.
So like Amanda said, what we're going to cover today is just going to be the intro. So whenever you just sit down with an employee, how do you set up that introduction? What do you guys all say to them, and then we're gonna transition right into putting their information right into the EApp. Okay, and then we're gonna show you a couple other things on the EApp, like put in the franchise number. I mean, the EApp ain't gonna do any good if you guys don't have the actual account number in there, okay, associated with it. So we're gonna show you a couple of things. You guys, everybody has one of these employee booklets, right? So this is the tool that we use when we enroll the employees. Okay, once you guys have these. And then for Diana, you and then Tommy, you guys are all veteran enrollers too. So if there's anything you guys want to add, mine may be a little different than what you guys say, please speak up. Okay. I'm going to tell you guys how I do it. So whenever I'm at an enrollment, we did our job. We got to section 125. They like what we had. We already prepped the enrollment. We're past all that. This is where we're actually there, and we're sitting down with the employee, and we're just about to enroll. Okay. So they sit down, you guys want to greet them, okay? And then you guys want to build just a little bit of rapport with them, just so that way you guys take that pressure off. And they lower their guard, they're willing to hear you out, okay? And I always try to make it sound like, it's very low pressure, it's nonchalant, and to put their mind at ease, okay? So Diana, I'm going to use you as the employee.
Okay.
Okay. So when we sit down, I say, hey, Diana, thank you for sitting down here today. My name is Derek. I'm with Globe Life Liberty National. We are actually a benefit provider. We are a benefit provider that just got brought on for you guys' business here. So what I'm going to do for you is I'm just going to do 3 things, Diana. I'm just going to share some information about us, so that way you know more about our company. And then I'm just going to get you signed up on actually 2 free benefits that you're actually entitled to through the company that's at no cost to you.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to show you what's all available to you, and you can just tell me if anything sounds good.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
So, and then I take the book and I email it towards her, and I just tell her. So this is what a lot of the verbiage is that I use. So basically tell Diana.
Yeah, I think they want this. Okay, perfect.
So as you can see here, our company name is Globe Life Liberty National, where I think you may have heard of us. Diana, is that? we sponsored the Globe Life, the Texas Rangers, to do a ballpark that's been built in the MLB. We have the naming rights for the next 40 years. We also sponsor the Dallas Cowboys too, with official life insurance sponsor for them. And we also sponsor the SC Dallas soccer team. That's where I think you may have heard of us. Now, that being said, how does that help me in the Midwest? I don't really know because I'm not a Cowboy fan, I'm a Texas Rangers fan. Every once in a while you'll get one. Yeah. But Diana, biggest takeaways on this page is that our company, we actually been around for over 120 years. We're actually a 123-year-old company, which is nice. And since we've been around for 123 years, you know, to me, we're doing something right. We're clearly taking care of our employees and we're taking care of our clients, because no company will exist that long if you're not doing those two things. But just also know, I looked it up, I put that in context. We are in fact older than Hershey's chocolate. We are older than the Quaker Oats guy. Okay, we actually been around for a very long time and we're well established. But also know, we also filed 128,000 claims last year, Diana. So that tells you too that the 120,000 claims that we filed just last year alone, that actually equaled $1.7 billion that our company just paid out in claims just last year. So we're not one of those companies that look for reasons not to pay out. Okay. And then just know too that if you take all of our Gold Life companies together, we actually have more policyholders than any other life insurance company in the nation too. Okay. But this just tells you a little bit about us. But again, the biggest thing that stands out to me is how long we've been around, that 123 years. Okay. But Diana, I'm going to flip to the next page here. I don't talk much about this page right here, guys, at all. I skip right past that. I go right into the permanent and portable.
Real quick.
Yep.
This is for a brand new case.
Brand new case, never heard of us. This is not a re-enrollment. Yeah.
Non-existing.
Non-existing policyholder or anything like that. Yeah, you're hearing us for the very first time. So then I go right here. So and then I say, all right, now Diana, so the biggest thing too, just keep in mind that whenever it comes to our benefits here at Globe Life, they are permanent. They stick with you and they keep you covered. Also, our benefits, they are 100% truly portable. So what that means is that wherever you go, they go. You own these plans. I don't know what you, I don't know about you, but my personal preference, if I ever spend money on something, I prefer to own that thing, right? So you own these benefits, okay? And you may have, this may have happened to you, or you may have known somebody that whenever you left employment and you went to go work somewhere else, you know, a lot of times you lose it all, right? That does not happen with Globe Life. You keep it.
Cool.
Also, we have these two benefits at no cost for you, or for every employee here that works at Gasconade Manor, that you guys are entitled to these. Again, they're at no cost to you. The first benefit that we will get you signed up on is going to be a life insurance benefit that protects your family. Okay. It's an accidental death plan, so there's no underwriting questions. So everybody in your household is eligible. So it's going to insure you, Diana, for $3,000. It's going to insure your spouse because you're married, right?
I am.
Awesome. So insure your spouse for $3,000, and then it will insure each child living in your household under the age of 25 for $1,000.
Okay.
But just keep in mind that every employee here will get a $10 notice that's going to show up at the end of the policy year. So you're going to get it around this time next year. Or that shows up, just remember, throw it away. Okay. Pitch it, disregard it, do not pay it, because we come back every year for the open enrollment and we'll just renew it for free. Okay.
Cool.
So don't worry about that. And you guys see that right here where it says $10 that you owe every
The
year.
last bullet.
Just tell them not to pay that. Okay. It's very important because they will get that notice. They're like, what the hell? I thought this was free. You have to give them a heads up on that so that they know it's coming and they know that they can just disregard it. And we come back, it gives us a reason to come back every year to see all employees again, so we can keep on renewing it. It's like a perpetual free gift that we give them to the employees. And then the second benefit that I'm gonna get you signed up on, and again, doesn't cost you anything, it's this Globe Life discount card. So just know with this discount card, it does help with discounts on vision, hearing, prescription drugs, and chiropractic services. So Diana, just remember when it shows up in the mail, just try to take advantage of it, show as much as possible, see if it can help you any. Okay.
Cool.
I used it myself for vision. I went to Clarkson Eye Care. I need a new pair of glasses. It's in me about $209 off my bill on my new pair.
Nice.
Yeah. I was very happy with that for a discount card.
I would use it for $10.
Yeah.
Off, right?
But just know that on this discount card, your tire, well, everybody in your household can use this card. When it
Okay.
shows up in the mail, the card is already activated.
Even if they're not on my insurance.
Yes.
Cool.
And the card is already activated, and then also, the card will come in the mail with the list of providers of where it works for your zip code, so you even know where to go to use the card too.
Cool.
Okay? Any questions about these two benefits right here?
No, do you show them what it looks like? So when I'm enrolling, I bring mine with me.
You can.
I do,
I
I
don't.
bring mine just in case you guys want to do that. You can have multiples. It helps because, I don't know, Tommy, if you've ever had anybody say, I never got that, but they did,
Yeah.
because it looks like junk mail.
Junk mail.
So I bring a copy of it and show them. So then they're like, oh, okay, that's legit. That's real. Yes, William?
This is just for discount card, or you're talking about?
Just talking about discount.
I only bring the discount card. Because that's the one that you don't want them to throw away, and it's literally just a piece of cardstock. So I bring that. You guys are all gonna get one in the next week or so, because we're gonna set you up today with those. So keep that. I have set myself up with multiples
One thing here, but-
so that you can see what that looks like. I'm sorry, I should have brought mine up here. We just went and rolled, but it's a really good thing to keep with you to show them what it looks like. And then you can actually open it up and say, you know, I live in O'Fallon, so these are gonna be far from you, but yours will have your zip code in here. This is how it works. And then if you can use any kind of examples, like try to use it, you guys. I have 2 prescriptions that are cheaper on this card. A guy in my office, he saved $200 on his glasses.
Yeah,
you know?
that Clark's Eye
helps.
Care
Diana,
analogy that I use, that is real.
Diana.
I did go Clark's Eye Care. I have LASIK done now, so I haven't used it.
It's a bright green stripe across the front and it says Liberty National discount card, but 1,000 people will throw it away.
Yeah.
So bring yours with you, put it in your enrollment folder. You should be bringing your stuff with you anyway. I bring the whole thing.
So I don't have the discount card, but I do have the $10 notice that they're gonna get in the mail. So they know what that looks
Yeah.
like. So I tell them, hey, it's gonna look like this. We're gonna throw it away. You have the
It's
card?
just once you open it, I mean, you just pop it out, but it's just a basic white and black card, and it literally says discount card on there,
Yep.
Liberty National discount card.
Just so you guys know, on that discount card, if they ever wanted to use that card, they're like, how do I use this? I always take it a step further and I always tell them, because there's names on the card. So like for like vision on there, it says coast to coast vision insurance. That's what they want to tell that provider in order to get that discount. If they just tell them, hey, Globe Life or Liberty National, that's what they put in, it won't pull shit up. They have to put the name of what's on the card for whatever service they're going in for. Okay, and it covers everything pretty much but dental. So if they're trying to use it for dental, it won't cover that. Okay, so just know that.
Chad, let's not get into a real long in-depth conversation about the discount card though, guys.
Mm.
Like 2 minutes or less. We're not there to sell the discount card. Because people will, if you allow them, they will go on and on. What about this? What about that? And before you know it, you're 20 minutes in.
And you haven't even got anything.
You haven't done anything yet.
And I don't know what you guys say, but this is pretty common whenever I set them up on a discount. I get asked this pretty often. They always say, well, does this work with my health insurance? So I guess that all the time. So my response to that is yes and no. It really depends on what provider that you use. I've had some of my clients that use it with their health insurance, and yes, it worked in conjunction, saved them even more. But that being said, some providers only do one or the other. So in that situation, just have them run either card, see which one gives you the better deal. It's not going to hurt you at all. Show it everywhere, see if you can help. That's basically what I do.
But again, it should be a quick one. Okay,
Mhm.
quick.
And I don't say that it does or it doesn't, because you don't know. Every provider is different. Okay. But I just tell them to show it anyway, see if you can help them.
Okay, so that's the first 2 parts, right? The first part is you introduce yourself,
Mhm.
give them an idea of what's going on. The second part is you go over the no cost benefits. Then the third part is you're gonna put your information in the computer. So everybody has their EApp pulled up, so we can actually do that right now.
So whenever I get done talking about these 2 benefits, I tell them that, hey, now these 2 benefits, they will be showing up in the mail in about 2 to 3 weeks. So just keep an eye out. They should say Globe Life Liberty National, so you don't mistake it for junk mail. Okay.
All right, so
All right.
you should have the CE. Can you go back to your desktop and show them what it looks like from your desktop? Can you minimize your screen? You should have the CE box on your desktop somewhere. Start EApp. What? We're gonna do that later for you because we did that earlier. Okay, we're gonna move on. You watch, follow along with somebody else.
Yeah, Ryan, get with me in a second after this. And
We don't want to take the time to download it while we're doing this part, but we will definitely help you.
Bailey have it on her computer. Can you follow along with her?
Yeah, I have.
Perfect.
All right, awesome. Yes, follow.
So you might see it as like Derek's is a globe up there. Mine's a CE. It's a white box with a blue C and a green E. Either one is working. Okay. You click on it. It should be the same login as your Epic. Same username, same password. Everybody's in or who's not in? Obviously, Ryan, we know that.
Nah, it's just says
It's-
launching.
It's launching. Okay. So bear with us. Okay.
Let's wait a quick sec so everybody gets logged in.
Everybody else, I think, is logged in. And then Amanda
Iris.
and Tommy can help Derek if he needs that.
This computer is only about 3 weeks old.
No, let's go to virus site pro.
Same password again.
Yeah.
We've got some people that can help you if you're stuck.
Yeah,
That way the
yeah, if anybody needs help, they can raise your hand.
majority will keep moving forward, okay?
How long did it-
You do a work site franchise number first.
Mhm.
You got a virus and you threw it.
Is it being slow?
Perfect. I got one you can use too if you want. Yeah. Just tell them where they're supposed to go.
I'll be able to.
So the first thing you're gonna do, guys, is go to Agent Tools. It's on the right-hand side.
Agent tools, you guys see my cursor? Go to Agent tools, and you want to download a worksite account number.
Should be the second option.
I would suggest that you guys do this before you get to your enrollments, have this already downloaded. Cause you're never certain where you're gonna be, if you're gonna have internet access or not.
That
So make
should
sure you have it
be
downloaded.
at minimum Mondays.
Fridays.
Yep.
Prepared for the next week.
Yep.
Download all your franchise numbers for the next week as you're getting prepared for Monday.
And sync your EApp.
And sync your EApp.
Okay.
So, Diana, put your account number, is it all right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, it's mine, so I'll double check.
Okay, and if they just upload just their free.
Yeah,
benefits,
it should be fine.
everything.
So in this box up here, you guys, it'll say franchise number. We're gonna type in the number 53307.
That's their account number.
And then you're gonna hit add franchise. And you should see that upload with a STL skylights. Okay, and sorry,
What's the number?
53307. And then after that's up, you should have a green check. And then you can hit exit. Anybody have any troubles with that? No, 2 3s, 53307. You're good, you're good. Then we hit exit, okay? And then you should be back to your home screen.
Here's one thing I was just gonna mention right here too. It's not gonna be that big a deal when you guys just first start enrolling. But once you have more than 25 franchise numbers in here, it won't let you add a new one. Okay, there'll be an error. You have to delete some of the ones out that where we're outside their open enrollment just to make room for you to add the new franchise number, okay?
My clue is I delete them whenever I've done my deduction spreadsheet and I've sent it off. Then I know I'm done. If not, then it's still sitting in there. Good triple check for yourself. Okay, you should have an option to choose a worksite EApp. Everybody has that? If not, raise your hand.
Yes, you probably see it on TV too. This worksite EApp right here. You're gonna click on that and we're gonna click start application.
Okay, on this screen, you're gonna put your own first name and your own last name. Choose your state, choose your franchise, choose the STL skylights. Is it virtual? No. But is it field training? Hit yes.
Should look like what's on TV.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, write me a note so we can follow up with that, okay? So then you should say, yes, this is field training, okay? Anytime that you guys are going in here to practice, you're gonna choose the test mode that's right above there, not right now, because we're actually gonna send ourselves some no-cost benefits, but when you're at home and you're practicing, hit the test mode. If you don't hit test mode, then you could accidentally upload something, right? And then hopefully we'll catch it, but sometimes that doesn't happen. You don't want that to happen. And then you have to hit download agent list. Did you do that? And then hit download agent list. So that they can pretend like you should be marking on the box underneath your name, Derek Feldman, as your trainer.
Check that box.
And then just, yeah, check yourself. And then you can add my name if you want or whatever. Add somebody's name there. Okay, and then hit continue. Any questions on that first screen? And you want to get to this screen right after click continue. You want to get there. Everybody good? Anybody not there?
Do you want us to click the trainer button?
Yes, for Derek. Derek is the trainer.
Are you all to this point? All right,
So I put my computer at home, so this one doesn't have it on there, so. Yeah.
Don't look over my-
so, so guys, whenever you guys get to this point too, when we just got done finished talking about those 2 free benefits, then the transition line that I always use to put in their information in the computer is like, all right, so now I just need to get some information about you, so that way we can get you signed up on these benefits and we can get them mailed out to you. Okay, that's what I say, so they know I need their information.
Okay, so now you're literally gonna fill in your home information here. So when you're actually enrolling, guys, like this is like, you're obviously asking them, okay, well, what's your address? What's a good email? What's a good phone number? I'll tell you, I always put it in the home phone. 2 reasons. 1, I don't want people to have to get text messages if they don't.
So
2, it transfers from one to the next insured. When you hit add insured, it will only transfer the home phone number. Otherwise, you have to type in another number for a spouse or a child.
guys, you want to be quick at this too. So whenever you guys are asking their information, so I'll sit down with them. I said, all right, so what's your full name? And I put in their full name and use the tab button, guys. The tab button will jump to each box. You don't want to keep using your mouse. It makes you a lot faster, okay? So then I hit the tab. I'm like, all right, so what's your date of birth? Say 2.390, awesome. And then what's your social? And then you put it in there, and then, you know, every once in a while, if you get anybody that's skeptical about giving them the socials, tell them that, hey, you know, it X's out once I put it in. Okay, puts their mind at ease. And then I said, all right, so height and weight. And then put in their height, weight, male, female, put it in there. Like, all right, so now what's your address? Email, phone number. Now, you guys use the cell so they get text message alerts, is that correct?
I do not.
You don't, all right. I don't know.
I use the home phone number. It's completely personal
So-
preference, but I like it so that it transfers to my next add insured instead of having to ask for another phone number.
Or you have to keep putting it in, yeah.
Completely.
That's the home as well, 'cause when this changed over, the EApp's changed over, we learned that if you put it in the home, then that's the only one that transfers all the
Correct.
information, right?
Correct. The home number is the only one that will transfer. Otherwise, you're gonna have to go back to that screen, copy and paste, or you're gonna have to ask them again. If you added insured, okay?
Most people don't have that many home phone numbers anymore, so even if it's their cell, just put it right into the home
Yep.
phone number, okay? And then if they were asked you, do you want my home or cell? I always encourage them to give me their cell,
Mhm.
okay? So I want to be able to contact them, especially if I have to do a QAC call or anything like that. They usually always have their cell phone on them, okay? Or if I had to conserve the policy, I usually have a better shot getting them with their cell phone.
What's QAC?
Quality assurance call.
You can put both of them.
You can put both phone numbers. You can put a work phone number in there, but if you only have one, I suggest putting it in the home box.
You think of it from the point of view of conservation, one day you may have to call them. Some of us don't.
And for occupation, I just always put staff. I don't change it for any reason. I don't care who I'm sitting with, let's put staff for everybody.
Brilliant.
Yeah, makes no difference.
Worker.
So for yours, you guys are gonna put staff and you're gonna hit full-time, and then it doesn't matter what date, because we're only doing the no cost benefits, okay? So it literally doesn't matter. Just put a date in there.
And do not worry about the employee ID number. You guys should never have to put anything in there. Okay,
Any questions on this first screen? Everybody's got their information in. Anybody stuck? Cool. Can we do an add insured? You can add somebody else. That'd be-
so guys, now if I was gonna add their spouse right now too, because they were married, Diana did say she was married. So real quick,
On new test. Okay.
Well,
You can marry me,
Stick on myself.
Marriage for benefits.
right?
GRO.
SCH. You don't even know how to spell my name and we're married? One,
Date of birth.
1/26/1982. I'm a cougar. For you anyway. You do not have to have their social, right? Okay, a spouse or a dependent, you do not have to have their social. So 10000 all the way across. I am 5'2" and 125 pounds. Gonna look at.
And then you click the same as applicant right here, and it automatically preloads the address, everything from what you put for the primary insurer or the payer, employee. So call, you put best time to call, I always put 6 to 9, the evening, usually the best time to call them isn't during work, so I always put the evening, best chance to get a hold of them. And then I just click save.
Okay, anybody have questions on adding an insured? Everybody has somebody on there. You don't have to do an add insured, but you have somebody in the box, right? You have yourself in the box. Okay, cool.
Alright, so then you go to applications. Click add application, and then I want to click on this ADP 3000 and then the discount card. Click on those two things. Then you're on the left hand side, you're gonna see the ADP and you're gonna see the disc. The ADP. I'll put spouse as the beneficiary, but you always want to ask them because sometimes it's not.
Hey, Dee, do me a favor, please go back to, the actual employee, go up to you, click on that, that's up your birthday. And explain to everybody red triangle, just put in like. But I'm not gonna mess it up, put like 1,000 or something.
For this year. You can put this-
Yeah, so did you guys see this? So you made a mistake where you're putting in the date of birth. So a lot of times the EApp will throw some red flags and try to tell you where your error was made. So keep an eye on that, because right here at the top says applicant must be at least 16 years of age or older in order to participate, even for the free benefits, okay?
And it's hard to see, but right above,
Yeah.
right next to
Rick's
Derek's
name.
name.
Click on
you're-
my name.
Yeah,
There's
right
an arrow
there.
Click on my name and then it'll.
There's a
show.
red triangle right
See the
there.
red triangle?
So if you have a red triangle that tells you that you
Error.
did, yeah, you did something wrong and you gotta go back and see what it is.
Because whenever you click the save button, you should see a green check mark if everything's good. If you click the save button and you do not see a green check mark and you see that red triangle, well then I need to go back here, thumbs off. Okay, so then we need to fix that.
So you've got.
All right, so we've got everybody has their own information in. And then you have added the two no cost benefits. Danielle has a good question. She's gonna show you what her screen looks like.
So I originally put my date of hire, and then I saw Jen's, and I saw it didn't look the same. So if you have one that is less than 6 months, which is the eligibility rule, it will only allow you to do the free stuff.
So she's talking about this right here, guys.
Yeah.
So if you said at the hire date. So if you said 2023, only been there for a few months, and you click save.
So Danielle, can I borrow your computer so I can show them? Actually, I'll just put it here.
Also, I don't think it's ever. I also have no HDMI, I look at me as anything.
No, you're good. I was just gonna turn the computer. But what she's saying is you can only do the only no cost offers. People on recording.
I know some people are looking at going,
Oh, I don't have any options. It's because your hire date.
Yeah, so if you guys see this right here, it says that they're only eligible for just the 2 free benefits, it's because the hire date, they have not been there long enough to get anything else, okay? So then if I saw this, you know, you wanna go back and you would wanna double check to make sure that you put in the right date or the right month. Get you a mistake from 2023 instead of 2022, and you go back to add applications, then it looks like normal, okay? And click on the ADP. Discount card.
So you're gonna ask them again, like he said, who's your beneficiary?
So then I always use the book because I have my computer right next to me and I always say, so Diana, on this life policy that we're getting you signed up for, who would, and you're insured for that $3,000, whom would you like to have as your beneficiary?
And I go for one step further, who would be in charge of your funeral? I'm gonna use that information later on. Okay, because if you have somebody that's young, that's like, oh, I don't have dependents, I'm not married, I just have my mom, I don't need life insurance. You're gonna use that information, oh, your mom's gonna have that $15,000 sitting in the bank to pay your burial. I'm like, exactly, so You're gonna use that information. Who's gonna be in charge of your funeral? Okay, usually we list the spouse, but sometimes people have a trust or they have a will that you want to list, an adult child, whatever. Okay, so you're gonna fill in your own beneficiary on your screen, guys. And then you're gonna hit save, so you should get a green check mark next to your ADP on the left.
You'll also get people who want to leave more than one beneficiary.
Yep. Okay, so let's do that.
Yeah, let's do
Yeah,
that.
so they say, like, well, can I leave it to both my kids?
Mhm.
But yeah, it's fine. I'll just split the payout 50-50, so each child will get 1,500. So then we want to add somebody else, so then you click this green check mark right here. And then you would put the beneficiary in right here. Okay? You can, like, if it's their kids. So,
So you should be able to type the first couple letters of that word, you guys. It'll speed it up. Just like using the tab button will speed it up instead of scrolling through to find the beneficiary.
and then we got.
Mother's the only option for M. It comes up pretty fast.
And then we got the green check mark right here, so we're good to go. So then I want to click down below, we'll click on this right here. She's married, so we're gonna check married, and then you're always gonna click on for the discount card, you will always click for member status, new member. Okay,
Always new.
click new. You'll
Nobody ever
never-
knows their number.
Yeah, you'll never click renewal ID number, okay? Always just click new member. Everyone to save.
You should have a green check.
Then from there, we will transition into the other benefits. I always tell them when I get them signed up on those 2 free benefits, hey, keep an eye on the mail. You guys are gonna be getting these showing up in about 2-3 weeks. It should say Global Life International, so you don't mistake for junk mail. Let's keep an eye out. Okay, if they don't show up, then give me a call.
And what I say is like, you'll get those things in the mail in the next 2 to 3 weeks. Same thing, watch for that one with the bright green stripe, show them again. Okay, and then the other thing I'm here for, and then you move into the needs planner, okay, which we will do on Friday. Okay,
And then if you guys click next.
yeah, we're gonna go ahead and finish it.
Yep. So I'll take you to these questions right here. So is the insurance applied for, intended to replace or change any coverage now in force with this or any other company? You want to select no. And you want to click next. Is any proposed insured agent or agents or the agent's spouse, father, mother, brother, sister, child, or grandchild? Click no.
No, you click yes here, because we are
Well,
the agent. It's okay, they just wanna know, right? Usually you would say no,
yeah, you're right, since I switched it over to.
because, right, because you're an agent and I'm an agent. You're all an agent, so you're gonna say yes, right?
Oh,
You
yeah.
want it,
In this instance.
in
yes,
this
everybody's
instance,
yes.
it's a yes.
'Cause we-
On a normal basis, it's a no, but you need to get used to reading the questions and actually answering the question instead of just clicking no. Right? Because we do sometimes, like on Career Life Plus, there's 2 questions that need to be a yes. So don't mark it a no, because you're gonna get
You
denied.
never noticed for 13 years, and all of a sudden they started caring in the last 6 months. Yeah.
Okay, so then you should ask you who is the employee, right? So you check that box. And then it's gonna ask you, why are you not selling that person anything? Choose an answer, it doesn't matter,
But probably not computer error in this case.
right? Not computer error at this point, but
So I take it this screen where it says application validation, click next. And then here's your summary page. This is important too. This just shows them what you did for them here today. Hey, I got you signed up on these two benefits that are no cost to you. Right here shows you that you've been signed up, they didn't cost you a thing. Are you good with that? Nobody's gonna say no to that, right? Free fits in everybody's budget. Then you click sign applications, and then you click on view application. I don't ever show them this. I just click next because it's just showing what the policies will look like when it shows up in the mail. That's all view application is. Okay? View application. Click next. You click apply signatures, and then you have them sign right here. Turn to your computer, have them sign your computer, and then it's going to do its own signature below it. So they're signing the application. Okay. You can apply a signature, and then it's going to ask for the agent. Then this is where you type your name in. Okay,
again, if you're typing your name, yeah, you're doing good. You should get a green check. If you're not getting a green check, then something's misspelled or you added a period after their middle initial or something like that.
The name of the insured on the signature page must be exactly the way
Yep.
it's typed in. For example, if it was Derek, you started the application Derek E. Feldman,
It's to sign
it's
it.
gonna show up on the sign page, Derek E. Feldman. So it cannot be Derek Feldman.
It will not give you a green dot.
Derek E. Feldman.
But the signature. Yeah, does not, signature does not match. Yeah, see that? Has to be exact. I always like that too, because of, sometimes you catch it if their name is spelled wrong.
Yeah,
stuff like that.
100%. That's exactly why we have them turn and they sign it, because how many times have you misspelled somebody's name? Because we have lots of crazy names, the way you spell it. Hopefully at the intro page, you have asked them how to spell their name. But if you didn't, or you mistyped it, or you fat fingered it, this is where you can catch that. That's why we have them sign. Because I don't know how many times we've had to fix that, get a copy of their license, get a policy change form. It's annoying.
Still has the right field there.
Just go ahead, and sign it. It's an example, so you're good. So you should be on this screen where it says unlock up there in orange. That means your application is locked. Everybody good? You want to show them how to upload it? And then go ahead and send them.
So we go next,
So let's say you're all done with your enrollment.
click next, click next again. Still complete, applications are ready to be uploaded, so you click OK. That's a-
Ours are not locked though, so you're okay. You should be okay.
I have some applications, but I think one is locked.
Yeah, if you have applications or.
Don't do this part if you have applications on your computer, but if you don't, then we're gonna go ahead and show you how to upload. Check with your AD if you're not sure.
Yeah, it's.
Okay, so you should be on your intro screen. If you're not, you can hit exit and it'll get you back to this home screen. Everybody there?
Yeah.
It'll show you here in just a second if you have any apps that are gonna be uploaded on accident. You're gonna click,
You have-
go ahead,
So let's see
sorry.
where you guys see upload applications,
Yeah.
Click agent tools.
agent tools, you click that. And then you wanna, click this box right here, so you can check mark the applications. Select your name, guys. Click
It
assign
should be the first one.
commission agent,
Sign application.
then you guys are gonna click upload applications and leads, okay?
You need to do it fine.
Over there on the blue, all the way on the left. Jen, all the way on the left, that box all the way on the left. There's a little box. Yes, ma'am. Now choose assign commission agent. You got it.
That's for everyone.
And then it should be able to upload. Okay, raise your hand if you did not get yours to upload.
Jen, you got yourself out there, okay, cool. Okay, so one last thing, guys, I want you guys to go to agent tools. So in agent tools, I want you to go to. Update agent information, so it's down at the very bottom, guys. You guys see where it says update agent information right here?
Okay.
Click that. Then I want you guys, well, I'm assuming that their company emails are gonna be preloaded.
Should be.
Yeah.
So you guys need to click this button right here where it says, send me a text message when applications are uploaded. And then put in your guys' phone number and then put in your carrier and then click save. This will send a text message whenever your policies get uploaded off your computer, so that way you know that they went through. Okay? But you guys do that?
Okay, hold on, we gotta get everybody caught up.
I didn't know about it.
Okay,
You know.
so you should be in agent tools. Last option is update agent information. Don't mess with your email. It has to stay the same. Choose send me a text message, add your phone number and carrier and hit save.
You see where it says agent tools now, they got like a recording video?
Yeah, I watched it.
You did watch
I
it?
did watch it.
The worth thing or?
I didn't.
I didn't see, are you supposed to put it in enrollment? Is it long or which?
Quick, but
Is that in there?
I don't think it's fantastic.
I've never seen that before.
All right, what else, guys? Anybody else having trouble with that one? You cannot change the email address. Okay, it should be your first name dot middle initial dot last name at tmkweb.com.
It should be LNL down.
Okay. That's fine. It's always red.
Oh, yours is-
Yeah, I just didn't know if I was like, how we were.
Well, you already uploaded, so you're not gonna get one now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if we would have done this before.
I know we should have done it first, and then you could have gotten an example, but yeah.
All right, so guys, what we're gonna do next is that you guys all have those employee booklets, so we're just gonna pair up. And we're just gonna try to go from the start to the finish, just to sign whoever you're paired with up on those 2 free benefits and log their information to the computer. Should I click the test application button?
Yeah, go ahead and do
Yeah,
that stuff.
yeah, click the test app whenever you guys are putting the information to the EApp, okay? So